Hi guys, welcome to another video for the channel. I'm trying to improve my lighting this time, which was some criticism I had received, so I appreciate you guys helping me out, trying to find out the best setup for me. So I switched to a digital camera today instead of a phone, and hopefully that will improve a little bit. So let's just do a quick start and check out the watches in the collection at the moment. We have in the corner the Seamaster Professional Blue, Speedmaster Pro Heatherlight, the Rolex Submariner Date, Citizen Grand Classic, another Citizen's Signature Diver, the good old Ron Swanson Diver. We have the Certina DS2 Limited Edition, the Casio Oceanus, the Ultimate Classic, the Casio F91W, and then here we get to the real point of this video, the Christopher Ward watches that I still have. I've had about 20 so far, now I'm down to 3. But the point of the video was that I wanted to compare the quality of these watches to some of the more expensive watches that I have in the collection. And you might find that it would surprise you that the quality is very high on the Christopher Ward watches. And you might wonder, well, if you have a Rolex and an Omega, why are you still buying Christopher Ward watches? What's the point? And the point is that, in my opinion, the money spent compared to the quality you receive is very much in favor of value. And who doesn't like to have good value for money? You certainly don't like to spend a lot to get a little bit. You would like to be the opposite. So I wanted to bring out a few of the watches and just demonstrate some of the quality pieces that I have, excuse me. And let's start with the Seamaster SMP. And of course, the classic blue dial with the waves on the ceramic dial, the ceramic bezel, the helium escape valve, the loved and hated bracelet. But a great piece, extremely tight tolerances, an excellent clasp, and of course it has the very easy to use push system here on the clasp, so you can extend it in and out easily. See, it just slides back and forth there. Absolutely great watch. It's about $5,000 now. I've had it for about 2 years. Quality is great. So if you're looking for something in that $5,000 range, then I would probably get this every day of the week. Let's put that away and let's move to another diver that everybody knows. And this is the new Rolex Submariner Date. The new model that came out in 2020. I just got this one in February of 2023. And it's perfect. I mean, to me, the design, the quality of it, the thinness, the weight on the wrist, the clasp, the easy link system here with the, you can slide back and forth to get your perfect fit on a hot day or a cold day. Bezel action is the best. It's absolutely perfection. Something that everybody always talks about. Oh, how's the bezel action? Any backplay? No, it's absolutely the best bezel action that I have ever experienced. But of course, this watch is really, really expensive. It's about, if you can get it from a dealer like I did, it's high tens, and you could say compared to the Omega, it's not worth it. It's not twice as good. It's, I would say, 5% better. So if you're looking for the value, you will go for the Omega for sure. But here's where Christopher Ward comes in and say, hey, wait a minute. If you're talking about value, you have to talk about Christopher Ward. And I have a few pieces, but the one I wanted really to show off here, just quickly for you guys, is the Mark III Diver. This happens to be the one they call the BumbleBeast, which is because it has that black and yellow color scheme. and because it is very thick, 17 millimeters. And a lot of people are scared of it and say, oh no, it's too thick and I can't wear it. But it's really fine. Now, let me just quickly demonstrate here. I have a flat 6.75 inch or 17 centimeter wrist, and it's fine. Absolutely fine. But I wanted to show you this watch is no longer in production. It got discontinued early 2023. But it was routinely available for like about $1,200 or so when they have a sale and on the used market as well. And I just wanted to show you guys what you get for $1,200 from this brand. First of all, the glossy dial and the bezel are extremely nice. They're pretty much as nice as the Rolex. And the bezel action is the second best to the Rolex that I've ever tried. Much better than the Seamaster. Try it one more time. No back play, just a little bit, like the smallest amount, but perfect. Everything lines up. The chronograph is powered by the Sellita SW510 movement, which is a clone or a copy of the Value 7750 movement that's in a lot of fancy brands like IWC, many other Swiss brands from the 70s and up till now. They still use this movement. But just look at this. Look at the beveling, at the chamfered lugs here. The polishing is really good. The fitment of the bracelet is really, really excellent. It is, look at this. The sharpness of this watch, I mean, to me, feeling this watch, the weight of it, the quality of it, this very, very nice bracelet, is unbelievable that you can get this watch for this amount of money. Look at this thing here. You have this easy micro adjustable clasp. You just pull this here, and here you go. You can also adjust your bracelet easily in and out here. So you can adjust on the fly. Takes 5 seconds, back on the wrist. Couldn't be easier. Close it up again. Excellent. So this was just a quick video to show you that, yes, I'm a big Omega fan. I'm a big Rolex fan now that I've finally got my Rolex after waiting 2 years. But there's so much that Christopher Ward can do, especially at these about $1,000 price point. This is another watch that I have that you could say that is kind of similar to a Rolex Oyster Perpetual, except it has a date. This one is happens to be a prototype that nobody else has. There's actually only one that exists, and I was lucky to buy it in a prototype sale last year from Christopher Ward directly. But the regular Sealander, which this is based on, of course, is the C63 Sealander. It's their go-do-everything type of watch, and it's absolutely amazing. It's 150 meters water resistant, has a date, and the Sellita SW200 movement runs great in this watch. You even have a display back. Same thing here. You have the quick adjust clasp, quickly adjust as you go through your day, and this watch at 39 millimeters is absolutely great for me. It goes with anything. I take it to work. I can go for a swim. It's really an amazing watch, and I had the white dial too, but I sold it. I was saving up money for the Rolex, so I had to let that go. And then finally here, before we go, this is my favorite Christopher Ward of them all. This is the Beast, as they call it. 16.85, I think it is, millimeters thick. Chronograph also. Good bezel action, not quite as good as the other one, but very sharp. No back play. in just a great watch, impeccable quality. The case on this is the same thing. You see, you have the chamfering on the lugs there, very sharp. And if you can believe that, this watch cost me $800 in a sale 2 years ago, and then I added the bracelet later. And of course, like any other watch they sell, like I just showed you, we have the quick adjust bracelet here, in and out easily. Suit your watch, your wrist, you know, through the day, no problems whatsoever. So that's about it, guys. I just wanted to show you real quick that the quality that you get for your money with this brand is just out of control. And hopefully you give them a look, give them a chance. In my opinion, they're the best. They're the best value at about $1,000 and below. I would say anything from about $700 to about $2,000. That's not much that can compete with them. The variety of the watches that they have anything from, you know, 500 up to the Bell Canto, which was that famous the new watch that came out. So I hope you liked the video, and I hope that it gave you a little bit more insight into what Christopher Ward's are about, and maybe that could be something that you will be interested in. So thank you so much for looking, and I hope to see you in the next one. Ciao.